Generator only weighs about 49 pounds. So we're going to be able to show this in multiple different scenarios. You can put this on the back of your RV, your camper. You can put that tray, even if you don't have a 2-inch receiver, to be able to put it right on the front of the tongue of a trailer. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh Demp, the YouTube creator behind Dr. Demp, and you can see I'm holding this Honda generator, and it's mounted to this 12 gauge powder coated, beautifully solid steel Squatch mount by Fitting Designs Co. And why am I explaining this mount and why do I have it on the back of a Tesla? Well, you're about to see you can put this mount on a variety of anything basically with a 2-inch receiver. It's pretty universal. Why do you need basically a locking mount? Well, these generators are incredibly expensive. I'm sure anybody that sees this brand Honda knows the price tag behind them, and the inverters are pretty much the best money can buy. So why would you want to protect this investment? I've seen a lot of different scenarios, but this mount system, this locking mount system, is the only one on earth that exists that I know of. This little flexible mount, you can lock it. It's still mounted on rubber. You can see the generator can still run, and it does not transfer the vibrations into the vehicle, whatever you have it on, because it still utilizes the rubber feet that's mounted from the factory on this Honda generator. So far, I love this mount. It gets a whole lot of attention, obviously being on a Tesla, because everybody thinks that it is to charge the car.
Don't touch it. Don't even look at it. Go on, get out. You heard me. Don't look at me.
But it's actually not. I have 3 generators inside this Tesla, 2 being solar generators and a huge battery bank. And this is actually to charge the battery banks inside this Tesla during extended travel. Whenever I'm doing YouTube videos, it takes a whole lot of power between editing, camera equipment to be able to run everything. And then also I run a fridge inside my car to cook my own food, and that takes a whole lot of power as well. Different trips. So you can see right here, it's currently holding 31 degrees and it's set on 32 degrees. So it generally fluctuates a little bit. I've got it on max mode. I think it pulls around 30 watts, 20 or 30 watts. You can put it on eco and it'll pull even less. But that is primarily running on that solar generator, which I do have a solar car input right here. I can also charge this off of the Tesla. I can plug it into the cigarette lighter, but I can only pull about 100 watts from the Tesla. Trips that I go on and don't have access to power to be able to charge up those, and especially if it's a cloudy day like today that solar panels are pretty much useless, I can fire up that Honda generator and charge everything for an extended time. This gives you an idea of how loud this generator is. It's sitting there running, and that is with the eco throttle off. So that's pretty much just about full throttle. And you walk to about the front of the car right there, and it's about a normal conversation. There's just so many different ideas that I have for this, and it's pretty cool. I like this setup right here. And what I would like to see more in the future is more modular, where you can buy add-ons, like a little add-on tray. That would be perfection. And I enjoyed making this video. I enjoyed traveling to all the places that I got to go. This got a lot of looks on the car. It got a lot of hate online. I posted, in some Facebook groups, Tesla Model 3 groups, actually got banned. The comments was rolling in. This was anti-EV propaganda, a lot of negative comments online, but everybody that I met in person loved this. They was taking pictures in person, talking to me about how fast can it charge the car. They understood that I didn't need to charge the car with it because it's only about 7.3 miles per hour plugged in, because you can only pull right here it says you can only pull 15 amps, 120 volts out of this. So that's equates to 7.3 miles per hour into the car, which is not much, but hey, for a gallon of gas right here, this holds a gallon of gas, and 25% load, this generator can run over 8 hours on paper. I still haven't ran it out of gas because it sips on gas. It's so easy on gas. There's unlimited ideas that I have bouncing around in my head up here, but help me bring these to life, because I like to adventure. I like to expand the possibility of what can happen. 1,000-watt cast iron electric griddle right here. So this is pretty cool. And first time using this, it's a little bit of a learning experience though, because you can see right there, it is smoking. That's good. Working at 1,000,000 miles an hour, I am brainstorming with all these ideas for like an adventure package that would be really cool on a Tesla or any car. You don't imagine, this is any car you could imagine, or I'm sitting behind an RV or a pull behind camper. This right here is the mount that you would want on the back of your vehicle, recreational vehicle, RV, camper, pull behind, box truck. And the Squatch mount right here, fitting designs, these are all handmade right here in the United States. You can see right here, Nick Fitting, big shout out to him and his wife as a team running this company. Small company, support this company. Link's gonna be down in the description below. They obviously supported the channel by sending me one of these out to test and also fit to the back of my Tesla. If you've made it this far and you want a discount on this Squatch mount assembly on fittingdesignsco.com, so use code Dr. Demp. And I believe it'll be about 5%. You'll just have to check. I don't know how long that code will be valid specifically. It was nice to be able to cook the food on the electric griddle and also charge the solar generator that's inside my car, because it was kind of rainy out and there wasn't a whole lot of sunshine. So I just plugged it up to the Honda generator, charged the solar generator in the car right there, and it did an excellent job. Not every day that you see a Tesla pulling up to the Buc-ee's to fill up, but as you can see, I have definitely filled up over here, and it only cost me about 70 cents right here to fill up this Honda generator right here on the back of the Tesla. So I actually filled up the Tesla right in the same parking lot. So you can see 70 cents right there, and right, if you look all the way over there, you can see a white Model Y, and there's some red glowing Tesla chargers in the same parking lot. So that's pretty cool. I can fill up the Tesla and the Honda generator in the same lot. And it works for me is what I've found. Like everything that I've used, I've kind of adjusted my camping setup several times, but this is absolutely perfect. Now, will it work for everybody? Absolutely not. But people with a Tesla that want to camp and want to explore and go to different states, this setup right here is absolutely perfect for me, and it fits my needs, especially with an electric car, because in the event that you did have an emergency and you did need to use that generator to charge the car, you could, and you have that battery backup plan if you needed it. I'm not saying that that is like, I can already see the keyboard warriors in the comments down there getting their angry fingers glowing on that generator. And I've even been banned from several Tesla groups. I just posted a picture of my setup just showing what's possible, and this created a whole lot of angry comments right off the bat, and I'll maybe post a couple in this video, maybe not, but it got me banned for I believe, or maybe suspended for a whole month, and for posting this picture of my setup and just showing what's possible and how that I use my Tesla. So a lot of people, even the people that own Teslas, they did not like this. So I'm sure it'll get a whole lot of hate from the people that have Teslas that are really against this, but they're not really fully understanding why that I have the generator on the back. Really having a YouTube channel and traveling with a cooler found is it's hard to do that, and it gets the outlet really hot, for one. And for two, it pulls off of the battery. And if you're in a remote location, say you're in the mountains and you're camping out, do you really want to pull power from your battery? And then it's really hard to estimate your range. Or you can just take that out of the equation completely and just have a Honda generator on the back like me. And then in the event that you needed to add power to your car, you got it. If you don't need to add power to the car, you don't need it. It's just there for a decoration. But that is the use that I use this for, and it works flawlessly for me, is what I found, is just use a little extension cord, run that for about an hour, and then that G1800 right there, depending on what I'm using, this right here can run everything in the car for about 4 days or less. Like if I'm running the Keurig every day, obviously it's probably only going to last 2 or 3 days. But being able to run the generator for about an hour. Throw in, you can run 1800 watts out of this continuously. It's a EU2200I Honda generator, and it also has the Bluetooth, which is very cool. You can shut it off. Like say I'm sitting in my car, I can hold the little button on my phone and shut the generator off from the inside of the Tesla. I don't even have to get out of the Tesla. So that's one of the perks of having that set up too. So that's my whole camping setup, my explanation, and thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a blast making these videos for you and being able to travel around and show you guys my setup.